Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Because if that's you guys, well, I'd still be riding around talking about the Dallas Cowboys, just would have nobody watching. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Now, if I yawn in this video, forgive me. I've been putting in a lot of hours at my day job, and everybody keeps telling me don't quit your day job because you definitely don't have a career in doing this. And it's all good because I count my blessings, I'm happy that I can wake up in the morning and I can get out of bed. That's a blessing in itself. And no matter how bad my problems may seem, there are people that wish they only had my problems. So I count my blessings. And we as Dallas Cowboy fans should count our blessings because I know it's been 20-some years since we've been to the Super Bowl. I know it's been some hard years of being close and having our hearts broken. But things could be so much worse. I mean, think about being a Cleveland Browns fan. They're diehard. They live and die with their team. And yet, the Cleveland Browns, they've never been to the Super Bowl. Don't have a Super Bowl title. Yeah, they had Jim Brown and all that, but they're the Cleveland Browns. And how bad must it truly feel when their team moved, left them behind? After forever supporting them being perennial losers, to lose that team, see them change the name, and then they win 2 Super Bowls. So we got to count our blessings. We could be the Philadelphia Eagles, who have twice been to a Super Bowl at least, so at least they've got that over the Cleveland Browns, but yet have never tasted sweet Super Bowl victory. You got to count your blessings. And when I look at where we are today versus this time last year, do you remember what the talk of the offseason was last year? The talk was, how long of a window do we have left to make a run for a Super Bowl? It was Tony Romo's collarbone and them shaving some of it off, putting the plate on, and would it hold up for the season? That's what we were talking about last year. If Cowboys don't do it this year, it may be over with. Now the big talk is, was Dak Prescott rated too high in the top 100? Is Dak Prescott really the real deal? And instead of us talking about how short of a window we have infused a team with young talent. Not only opened the window, we just knocked down the whole freaking wall. We got to count our blessings. I don't know if we have a chance to make the Super Bowl this year. Football is so unpredictable. Anybody can be a good team. And right now, everybody's 0-0. And sometimes it's not just a matter of how much talent you have, but what calls you get, which way the ball bounces, whether you get that timing just right of playing that team when they're not the strongest, getting hot at the end. It's very difficult to have everything come together to make that run. But what the Cowboys have now that they haven't had in a long time is they have talent on both sides of the ball that's young and should stay healthy for the most part and should be challenging for Super Bowls. So I have to count my blessings and say, hey, we lucked out last year with getting Dak, Zeke, Collins, Anthony Brown, possibly Tapper, all all of these guys in one draft that have infused that talent with this team. This team's going places. I don't know if you can feel it. I can feel it. I feel like the clouds have parted and the sun is shining bright. We've got a great future. And I, for one, cannot wait for the 3 weeks until training camp opens up. I am so ready to get this season on. The big question we have to ask is, now with Dak Prescott getting all of this publicity, everybody wants him to endorse their product, and everybody wants to talk and have an interview with him. And Dak, I'm no different. I would love to talk to you for about a minute or two. My fans would love it. I would love it. And I'm not going to say that I was one of the first ones to say that you would be the first best player for the Dallas Cowboys, the next quarterback. I was there at the Senior Bowl. I was there at the draft touting you. And I've been on your bandwagon before anybody else. We bought your jersey before it was cool and had to get it custom made. But anyway, I digress. Dak has not been one to seek the limelight. The limelight is now seeking him. And we'll have to see how he manages all of the endorsements, all of the publicity and stuff, and balances with football. But I believe a guy who already has his master's and going for his doctorate in psychology, I think he's going to have a pretty good handle on it. So I'll be working late tonight, another midnight night. So I don't know how many videos I'll get out here, but you know, if there's any news on the Dallas Cowboys, I will be sure to bring it to you. So as always, friends, I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. And boy, is it bright out here today. Have a great day.